Hi everyone, I'm Theo Houston-Betts reporting for the Lancashire Post, and today we're going to be talking about Jurgen Klopp. The German manager announced that at the end of this season he'd be departing from Liverpool after a successful period in charge of the club. Now here in Lancashire we've got a fair portion of football fans who'll be devastated and our fair portion who'll be delighted that he's not there to beat their team anymore. I've gone out onto the streets of Preston to try and find the thoughts of some fans.
I think he's been a phenomenal help to the club. He's been the best thing since Bill Shankly. He will be missed, but they need to start planning to try to fill those boots, and whether they'll be able to fill the boots or not remains to be seen.
When the announcement came last week that Klopp was leaving Liverpool, as a Man United fan, what was your immediate reaction?
I was pretty buzzing, but then you've still got like some good managers around that are potentially leaving their club. So you know, when he leaves, you think you've still got a good team there. Liverpool are kind of going on with what they've done from the past few seasons, so they could always go on and build more and more and more. And that's, you know, as a United fan, it's not ideal, but you know, he's done a lot for the club since he's been there, so you know, you can't fault him really. Absolutely.
So obviously Man United, since Sir Alex left, there's been a bit of turmoil. Now some Liverpool fans have compared Klopp to Sir Alex. Do you think, are you secretly hoping that you'll see a bit of a similar turmoil now for Liverpool? That
yeah, I mean, you don't want to see like a club like Liverpool kind of fall down really, but because they are like so like integral to the Premier League, they always have been. But you kind of think hopefully they go through that kind of period of if buts and maybes. You know, you don't want them to fall right down, but you kind of want to see them like knock down a little bit. So maybe we could go back and get into that top four, you know, top two.
Absolutely.
But you never know.
What team do you support?
Manchester City.
Manchester City. Okay, so I imagine maybe a little bit of you were celebrating with them when the news came out about Klopp leaving.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of a shock, obviously, with all that he's achieved there, but obviously with how he was at Dortmund 6-7 years down the line, he did similar with them in tanking them down. I do think it always comes back down to they can't afford the funding with Klopp, so it was always going to happen. But yeah, with safe to say I had a pint.
Okay, fair enough. But you know, in the short term, does it make you slightly worried about this season? Obviously Liverpool, they're in great form in the league at the minute, and now you saw at the end of Sir Alex's reign there was something about Man United players fighting to win the league for him.
Exactly that. I think if there is ever a time for a final push, it's this season. Capabilities, I don't think they've got it. I think with losing Mane, they never really replaced him. With Nunez or Diaz, they hit the ground running early doors. Diaz got that injury. I think they'll try, and I think they'll put up a good fight, but City will do what they always do.